Hey everyone, Minleaf here, YouTube's most skill issue gamer, coming at you with a quick guide for Arknights Annihilation number 23. This is Mountain Ring Border Town, the newest Annihilation that just dropped and replaced the Victoria Annihilation, Decaying Waste. So right here, all the enemies are based on the upcoming event, which is where Vernal Winds will never blow. These are all the enemies right here. Some of the key enemies to watch out for are definitely these, because these take 4 block. Where is it here? Yes, can only be blocked by units with at least 4 block, which are quite annoying, and they're basically the stronger versions of the Durin, like a transport vehicles, where you can have Durins jump onto the vehicle and then the vehicle transport them. There's also this one, this one, who is invisible and then will deal the increased damage when the invisibility breaks, about 1600 damage, as well as this one, this guy, a caster. Ranged arts are very dangerous because they can inflict a large burst of arts damage and then gain increased attack speed, which is quite dangerous. So, but no worries, we are going to clear this anyway. This is the team we're going to be using with 3 cooperators, more or less. This team is actually bought heavily from Kiostin's guide, link in the description below. But anyway, these are the cooperators we're going to use. First of all, Fear Meta. Try to get a Fear Meta with S3, M3 and the module at level 3. Then we have Muna. Try to make sure you have a Muna with S3, M3. And then this is Delopsis. S2, M3 is optional. S is the module. The module is also optional, but make sure you have a Delopsis because we want to use Delopsis for her. Where is it? We want to use Delopsis for this one. Oopsie. My mouse went flying to this one. SP Regen. Okay, and then there's the rest of the team. 1 flag bearer Vanguard or any Vanguard. You can even take in a Vanguard with auto skill, so you don't have to keep pressing it. 3 medics. Sasuro is your burst medic, one of your strongest medics, another medic, and then the weaker medic. And then 2 defenders, at least 1 defender with about 650 plus defense is okay, like Bubble. Pinecone or anyone with strong AoE damage, physical or arts is okay. You can even bring in a single target arts, but I prefer AoE physical. Then you have 1 puller. Make sure your puller is at least E1 UI, because we want to have this extra tile range. We need it to be E1. Then Gravel or any other defensive fast redeploy, or actually any offensive fast redeploy is perfectly fine for extra damage. And then 1 more defender just in case for emergencies. Begin. So this is it was actually not too difficult. This annihilation is actually not too difficult, but you do need a lot of good AoE damage. So anyway, deploy a Vanguard over there. Deploy your Fear Meta on this tile facing to the right. Get DP. Then after that, deploy your weakest medic, okay? Your weakest medic on this tile facing to the right. Because even if it's a very weak medic like Ansel or Hibiscus, it's more than enough to keep Fear Meta healthy. After that, deploy Moina on this tile facing to the right. Just keep getting DP from your Vanguard. Again, like I said, you can even bring in an auto trigger Vanguard for convenience, and then just use your Moina skill when it's ready, and then just activate Fear Meta once she's ready as well. Take DP for your AoE medic. Like I said, Delopsis is the best here, but you can actually even bring in someone like Nightingale, or you replace Sasuro with Nightingale for extra arts resistance. Yeah, you replace Sasuro or this medic, your strong medic, with Nightingale. You don't have to be too particular on Moina's timing in the beginning. Okay, let's deploy Sasuro, or again Nightingale if you have, facing down. And just activate his skill when it's ready. Okay, next unit deploy is your last medic over here facing up. So this is my Gavial facing up. The deployment isn't too bad as well, I would say. It's just, again, you need so much AoE damage, like Fear Meta is actually very good here. Or you need some strong arts damage up there. Okay, Moina's ready, just activate his skill. Or you need a lot of good strong AoE damage like Moina. I don't know if Mostima will work. Anyway, Pinecone or your AoE, your high DPS on this tile facing to the left. Now your puller on this tile facing down. If you have Gladia or Armor, any of the two pullers with charges, like Gavia here's the charges, you can deploy on this tile and then they'll pull the enemy in here. Why do I deploy my quick part here? Because if I don't deploy my quick part here or any other puller with no charges, no charges, one enemy will leak, okay? One enemy will leak, around 300 plus enemies, and then you're in trouble. Okay, deploy. I'm going to deploy bubble here facing up. It doesn't really matter. You can deploy. You can just activate Moina skill whenever you feel like it. Like I said, at the beginning it's not too bad, but about 160 plus, I think, there will be the Shanhaizhong Oracle. You know, the arts caster, he deals arts damage, so you need to save your Moina skill for that guy because he hurts a lot. He hits very hard. But if not, this is the deployment for now, and then I will see you guys when I need to make a comment or anything. If not, just enjoy this AFK session. Okay guys, now the Shanhaizhong Bladesmen, these guys with the blades and do a lot of damage, have appeared. You don't have to worry until they get over here. They're just gonna destroy these roadblocks. They just do a lot of damage, honestly. I don't know why. But yeah, just let them go through until they reach bubble, and then just use Pinecone to DPS them down, or your DPS over here. Okay, don't use Moina's skill around the 140 mark, remember, because you want to save it for around 160, where the Oracle or the caster will come out, and then you kill him using Moina.
Yes.
Okay guys, you see the caster's out, just use his skill once the caster is in this box, this tile right here. And those casters are seriously dangerous. When I was trying out and I didn't have two medics here, you can actually kill Moina. And Moina will actually die from those casters, even though he has so much... Even though look at Moina's HP and his resistance. But yeah, those other guys are quite dangerous, so be careful. Okay, same thing here, around 180. Just activate Moina's skill and then destroy the caster. Okay guys, 200 enemies, 200 out of 400. What's going to change is these enemies are going to start spawning, these vehicles, the wall breaker. You know, every time they say it's the wall breaker, it reminds me of the Clash of Clans wall breaker. Anyway, Moina is off skill now, don't worry about it. Because right now... Okay, by the way, okay guys, so around 200 points, so around 200 enemies, you should have around 300 DP. Around 300 DP, just retreat your Vanguard, and then you can use your fast redeploy now, because now you have the deployment slot. Just use your the fast redeploy. Maybe you want to bait some damage, maybe you want to stall like what I did, just stall them in the center so Fiametta can do more damage, things like that. Yeah, just use your just try and just use your fast redeploy however you want, or which one when it's suitable. Okay, so on the left hand side, nothing too much. Your bubble and your Pinecone should be okay. Your defender or your high DPS here. Nothing major should happen now. It's all just more AFK until about 400 plus. Oh, sorry, not 400, 340. Okay guys, be careful. Now these sandwalkers are spawning, the ones that take up 4 block. So as soon as this sandwalker enters Moina's range, over here in this tile, just activate his skill. And then you should be A-okay. Okay guys, the second sandwalker has spawned, and then this time the sandwalker will pick up the archer. Same thing as before. Once it enters Moina's range, just activate his skill. And then Moina will shred both the sandwalker and then the archers inside. Okay guys, we are now on 300 enemies. Just be a little bit careful now because more difficult enemies will be spawning in, and Moina's timing is a lot stricter now. But don't worry, I will tell you guys when to use Moina's skill. Okay, the first timing, you see this whole wave of enemies, right? Look at this guy, the shield guard, this Shan Haizhong's shield guard. Once he starts to move, activate Moina's skill. From this time, he moved downward, activate his skill. Remember on the left hand side, just remember to keep using Pinecone skill whenever to burst down the enemies. Okay guys, you see this is the same thing as before. You have all the shield guards and then you have this little like the wall breakers. As soon as you see this shield guard move, okay, activate Moina's skill. And then on the left hand side again, always be careful. Make sure they are at most only two, at most only two on bubble. If not, bubble will actually die. Of course, you can always bring in a stronger medic. Okay guys, I forgot to say, now we're about 343, actually about 340 you should be careful, because after this we need to stall our enemies, okay? We need to stall the enemies, because we need to redeploy some of the units. So now play on one time speed. Okay, activate Moina as soon as he's ready. And as soon as all the enemies on the right side are defeated, defeat Moina, defeat Ansel, defeat Cliffheart, and then you have to gun down these blade men. Remember, not more than 2, okay? At most only 2 can be on bubble. If not, she will die. You can use your fast redeploy to tank. And then now we need to just wait. You can deploy your vanguard down to get more DP, but actually you don't really need the DP. Okay, as soon as you see there's only one of these blade men left, retreat your Pinecone, retreat your DPS, and then now just wait for redeployment. Deploy your 4-block defender here, someone like Korra, because she can 4-block, or maybe you have Hoshiguma, maybe you have Matterhorn with the module. Yeah, so you need a 4-block. If possible, okay, if possible, if you have a 4-block operator, 4-block like defender here, very good. If you don't have, then just deploy any defender. Okay, then next, deploy your medic here, underneath Piameta. Deploy Moina on the same tile, but now facing downwards. And then deploy your emergency defender here, Beagle in my case, facing down. Okay, and then once Pinecone is ready, just redeploy her on the same tile, facing the same direction, facing on the left. Like I said, we just needed a bit of time to stall, so we can redeploy our operators. Now it's all good. just do like normal. 350 guys, this is the most difficult wave because there are so many tanky enemies, very difficult to kill. But thankfully we have a lot of AoE damage. Okay, wow, look at all these. Whoa, my goodness. Imagine you have someone like Mostima, it would be so good. By the way, let's hold on a little bit. Because Fiametta should be able to kill most of these tanky guys. Play on 1 speed if you can, guys. I mean, play on 1 speed if you need to. Okay, as soon as this the buggy enters Moina's range, just use his skill. He will destroy this buggy and then also kill off the casters over there. Okay, the second buggy is coming out. Moina will not be able to kill this buggy, but I think he can. Oh no, he won't even be able to damage it. Okay, remember, don't forget the left side, okay? Use Pinecone to shred your enemies. Okay, as soon as you see this buggy, this 4-block buggy approach Korra, activate a skill. And then just activate Moina's skill whenever he's ready. He won't have as much attack, but it will be enough, okay? It will be enough. That's the beauty of Moina. You can just go swing, 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 and it will still be enough. And then continue to shred your enemies on the left side. Right now we are just waiting for both Moina and Korra's skill. Okay, activate your Telopsis. As you see, this caster is now locking onto Moina, very annoying. 2 of them, in fact. Hopefully your roadblocks can last. Okay, Moina is ready. Just activate skill. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Moina skill. And Korra is basically useless now because she's not blocking anyone. But it will be enough, okay, guys? It will be enough, so don't worry. Because for some reason, these shield guards, these Shanhaizhong shield guards will actually go down back to this tile before walking up. I don't know why. Maybe because they're checkpoint. Okay, and that should be the end. Moina should be able to kill all of them. If your Moina is a bit lower level, he won't be able to kill all of them. It's okay, because Beagle can block 3, and then you have 2 healers here, and then even if one leaks, they'll go onto Bubble, and Bubble will block. So no worries. Okay, then now this last enemy, just let Pinecone and just let Bubble tank, and then Pinecone will shred your enemy, and then that's it. That is how you clear Annihilation 23. Mountain Ringed Border Town. That's a very long name. Okay, guys, that is it for the for this Annihilation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this guide. Hopefully you guys were able to also use this guide. Remember, there are 2 cooperators. The 2 cooperators. Okay, Fiametta. Okay, so Fiametta, S3, M3 if you can. Then Moina, Telopsis. Then you have Ansel and Sasuro and Gavial as the medics, any 3 medics. Also try to get a defender with 4 block. Any unit with 4 block is great, so that you can stop the enemies from coming in. Yeah, because those cars need 4 block. But anyway, that is all for this little guide or showcase, Mixed Rarity Showcase, Mixed Rarity Guide. Thank you all so much for watching. Signing out. Peace.